Hey YouTube, interesting toy this one. A guitar with no pickups. Well, this is a Line 6 Variax 500 and it doesn't have any pickups because it's got piezo saddles here, and I don't know if I can hold this up so you can see it. See this knob here? Oh, this one. Various things on it. Was models different guitars. So it's a modelling guitar. Just run some. I've not really. I don't think it's really for me. I mean, I like my. It's not. You can't see it just now, but I like my one pickup Shocking Bird Telecaster, where you just got one pickup, no controls. The less the better, and this has just got a ridiculous amount. I think it's something like 36. Would that be right? Yeah. So this mode is called T model, which I assume is Telecaster and bridge pickup. I've got a Clon Centre copy, which I'm quite liking. It's a sort of mild distortion. So that's the Tele bridge pickup. It's got a 5-way switch on it, and the 5-way. I read some of the manual. So position, bridge position. Then you get the next one, position 2 is middle selection on a Tele. Then the middle one should be the neck position on a Tele. And then the next one was, I can't remember, was it a P90 Tele, something like that? And the next one was some other sort of Tele. An out of phase Tele, or a P90 bridge Tele. I'll turn off the distortion pedal, just clean through the Laney VC15 there. Well, this is running just now on 6 AA batteries. I've got the pedal thing that comes with it. Guys, so gave me but I don't have the power adapter for it. And what this does is like a stomp switch, so it's got 2 outputs on it. It's got like an XLR and a jack output, and then you plug this in and you run this off a stereo TRS lead, which powers the guitar, which means you don't need to have batteries in it. But the batteries are in it, still working, so I've not been forced to buy the power adapter for that yet. I don't have one that fits. The guy I bought this off said he used to have the 300. This is the 500. He said he had the 300 and it was shit. It was a shit guitar. He liked the gubbins, the modelling stuff, but the actual guitar was like a cheapie. So this guitar is actually pretty good. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Grant ones, which I don't have on the wall anymore, but they're in an earlier video. They're upstairs. I'm going to swap them over again. The Washburns have been on the wall for too long. Yeah, it's nice. It's a typical. The serial number starts at 03, so I'd imagine it's a 2003 guitar. But it's a reasonable, I would say it's a £300 Korean guitar. Maybe nothing particularly special. Actually, I don't dislike the shape as much as I thought I would. When I first got this, I was thinking, oh, I'll make it into a Telecaster. Just put a Tele body on it, and that would probably look pretty cool, or even maybe a Shocking Bird. But I don't think I'll bother doing that. To be honest, I just don't think this guitar's for me. I've not really given it much of a shot. I'll be playing it now probably more than I have done. I mean, that's so you get T model, which would be Tele, Spank, which would be a Strat. I've got a Strat though. Lester, that'd be a Les Paul. Special, don't know. Rockabilly, that's probably Gretsch's and stuff. Chime, you'd imagine that's Rickenbackers. That might be a 12 stringer. Is that a 12 stringer? Yeah, so the 5-way switch, it's not like it looks like a 5-way switch, it operates like a 5-way switch, but obviously you can put anything you want on the 5 positions. I think on this, there was something about pulling the button up, and you can program it so that in the outside 2 sort of sections on it are called custom 1 and 2, so you can set the custom to be, if you put it to custom 1, you can set the 5 switches whatever you want, so you can have like a telly bridge pickup, then an acoustic, then a sitar, whatever order you want it to be in. There is this is a what would be the special, be the one with the sitars and stuff in it. That was really what I was more interested in. Don't really know what the special is. So that's not the one that's got rockabilly, not like Gretches and stuff maybe. Semi. Jazz box. There's just too many options. It's kind of reminded me of that. I've got a pedal sitting there, it's like, which I've still not managed to really have a good go at. There's just when you give me too many options, I can't do it. I don't mind. I like so when I bought my first pedal I bought was a face pedal with 1 knob on it and a button. It's like, yes, give me that. Don't give me all this. It's just too much. It's totally. So these are the ones that I would think would be the most useful. So. Various acoustics. That's I think where the foot pedal would come in really handy, because you'd be able to stomp on it and put it to the XLR, which would put it through your PA. Because obviously I'm playing through that wee guitar amp, so acoustics are never going to sound that good, but I mean, it does sound pretty damn acoustic, that's to be said. Maybe a 12 stringer, huh? It's a 12 stringer. That might even be it, it might be a nylon stringer. Resonator. Oh, that might be banjo. There's totally no sustain on it at all. What else we got? Oh, sitar. Another banjo, maybe. I think this is a wee bit like I've got a MIDI guitar. It's the same sort of idea. If you plug in a piano sound on the MIDI guitar, it does sound like a piano, but you've got to play it like a piano. So I think this is the sort of same. If you're playing a banjo, you have to play banjo-y type stuff on it. Oh, that is a banjo. Yeah. like Les Paul. So that's what we end up with. That's a bridge pickup Les Paul, a rat pedal perhaps. I think as with a lot of these, because on Les Paul mode you get like a 1958 Sunburst Les Paul. On like positions 1, 2 and 3 as your your sort of main sounds, then if you go to position 4 you get like a custom one which is like the middle pickup, I think. And then this one will be like the P90 one or something. We got special. See, I think partly for me, it's like if I'm going to be playing a Strat, I want to, if I'm feel like I'm playing a Strat, I look I'm playing a Strat, I will play it like a Strat. Whereas this to me, although it does have Strat modes, it's not a Strat, is it? Because it doesn't look like one, so therefore I'm not playing it like one. I don't know, I mean, it was worth a go. It's one of those things, you never know what it is you're going to end up liking, what you're not liking, and for me, I just don't think this is for me. I mean, I think, to be honest, I've got too many guitars, so I really don't need one that does 50 guitars, or whatever it does. I'm also not sure with the modelling thing, how, I mean, I'm kind of like a bit of a purist, so I'm sitting playing through, like your valve amp, and, well, I've got pedals now, but they're not normally on. It's not really what I'm after. I would kind of rather have one pickup, not 36 pickups. It just seems too much for me. Very overwhelmed. To be honest, I don't even think. I think when these things, the guy was talking about, it's got another type of lead on it, and you can plug it into some sort of floor mounty thing, and you can then change the tuning, so you can have all different tunings on the guitar, like that you can operate with your feet. And it's like that sort of thing. I was just like, I don't know what to do with that. So the only problem with that is you've got to, if you're playing with like headphones on and you're playing in a funny tuning, you've got to try and not listen to the strings, because the strings are still in regular tuning, but what comes out the amps in funny tuning. I think, see, if it was just stuck on pretty much any one of these sounds, it'd be totally fine. It's a nice guitar. I mean, the actual guitar's, it's a nice guitar. This strap's slightly too short for it. This is one of mine anyway. I want it a little bit lower. And I think the acoustic thing is really rather cool. I can definitely see how that would be. It definitely sounds as good as if not better than any of the sort of piezo equipped acoustic guitars I've got. You know, electric guitars with the piezo bridge on them. Gives you sort of 5 different acoustics. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, a 1945 Martin 01 or a 1960 Epiphone. You're like, I have basically 5 different, slightly different acoustic sounds, and like a couple of them are 12 stringer. Is really good. This would be really good for like a loop pedal, because then you can have like an acoustic backing track. think I'm just saying, I'm just too much of a snob when it comes to pure sound. You know, like, I want just valves. I don't even like a solid state amp. Never mind a modelling amp. And a modelling guitar is just, technically it's totally great. It's just it's not inspiring me because I don't like the idea of it. I thought it was quite a novelty. I swapped it for I had a synthesizer. A guy put one on the local Facebook page saying looking for a wee synthesizer. I was like, I've got the wee synthesizer he wants, and I've always fancied a shot of one of these. I do quite like the idea that the way I'm using it just now is like you don't need any of the fancy computery stuff to set it up. You do start off with all the sounds and they're all just available just by turning this knob and then with a 5-way switch. That's really cool. And I could definitely see if you were gigging and you wanted an acoustic for one song or something like this would just be perfect. Is that very out of tune or something? Well, it's custom. That's funny tunings. So that's sounds pure terrible, but I think the actual the guitar's in tune when you hear it. But when you're using this must be some sort of open tuning. Yeah, enough plonking away in this. I apologise for that. So, it's actually pretty good, Nick, but I think this is going on the Facebook page for sale again, just for... It's not me, unfortunately. I don't know, I might keep it for a wee while and give it another shot later. Sometimes I change my mind about these things, not very often though. Most of the time it's like I pick up a guitar and it's like, you never really know what it is you're going to get. You know, Forrest Gump's box of chocolates. I've got a Yamaha there that I bought just out of curiosity. It's like a sort of jazz thing. It's like, I'm not going to like this. As soon as I played it, it was just like, it's amazing. Like, and this, I thought I was going to pure love it. It's like playing it was just like, there's something. I don't know. Jazz box. But I think this is more of a guitar that you plug into like your modelling amp, and you can have your modelled Les Paul through your modelled 1960 Marshall and stuff like that if you're going that route, and it'd be absolutely amazing. But I'm kind of just more would rather just have my amp. You know, I kind of want an amp with only one knob on it as well, just volume on it as well. So my review of this is, yes, I think it's totally amazing. It works really well. The actual guitar is smashing. Actually quite like the shape of it and everything. But it plays brilliant. But I think it's the concept. I can't argue with the fact that it works. I can't find anything technically wrong with it. I just don't like the idea of. Yeah, I'll stop saying the same thing over and over again. Rock on. I don't think I'm going to, be honest, end up playing this again. It's also got a thing which I don't like about. Used to get it with distortion pedals. See, if you leave the power lead in, it's going to drain the battery, and I'm constantly worried about that because I tend to have the guitar sitting on the ground and I'll play it for 10 minutes and it'll sit there for an hour and then I'll play it for 10 minutes just when I feel like it, and it's like if you've got to keep unplugging it, don't like it. Rock and roll.